unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors are to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. All right. So this lesson is a response to the video made by Elder Ariala from the GMS Dallas camp. All right. So just to add my little 2 cents to that video. Okay. So we're gonna start off with at a precept. Okay. Because again, the who we are to obey. Yes, there's order, there's structure. Okay, in this ministry of ours. Okay, in this ministry, but our main leader, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, we ought to obey, as it says, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. Okay. And that's not to say that we don't submit to order, okay? Because the order was in place by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. It says here in Acts 5 and 29, then Peter and the other apostle answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men, okay? You see? But again, everything in understanding, okay? If a man of the Lord tells you in certain instances things that are related to the spirit, telling you things, certain orders, decrees for your betterment, for your growth. Okay, don't go and deny it. Okay, and take heed to it. Okay, but if it's a thing of, let's say, let's say a quick brothers want to go out, but you have things to do, you're allowed to say no. Okay, I got something to do. I'm gonna handle my things, and we'll do it another time. Okay, or let's say you're out with brothers and you're drinking, but you don't want to drink. Okay, you don't let yourself get forced into going against your spirit just to please men, just to please brothers. Okay, you have to know yourself. Okay, you have to know your limits. Let's say you drink 1 cup, okay, and then you say that's enough for me. Don't get enticed by a brother telling you, keep drinking, keep drinking, keep drinking. Okay, you see, you have to know yourself. You have to be able to say no sometimes. You're not a yes man in the truth. Okay, you see. Now I got an example, but again, as I said, let me bring out another precept. Okay. It says here in 1 Peter 5 and 5, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder, yet all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. So again, yes, you have to still honor the order that the Lord has in placed. Okay, the men that were set up before us are there to teach us, okay, to reprove us, to correct us, and we are to do the same to those that are younger than us. Okay, to be an example unto the followers of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Okay? So again, everything, you have to have the spirit of discernment to be able to understand certain situations, because it's not black and white. Okay, there's a gray area. Okay, you have to be able to discern through the spirit and move through the spirit. Okay, it says here, so it says here in that's not that one. Let me see. Cared for a soul. Let me see. Bear with me. That's Psalms. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one, but again, submit yourselves to the elders because they do it. Here we go. They do it. Do it. Do it. Joy. For some reason, I can't find the word, but here we go. Here we go. It says here in Hebrews 13 and 17, obey them that have rule over you. Okay, obey them that have rule over you. So your elders, the people that are over you, the head of the camps, okay, and submit yourselves. Obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. So they care for you. They care for your souls. Okay, they've been in place, let's say, of the flock, of a camp, of a congregation, okay, for your benefit, for your, not for your destruction, okay. And they have a lot of weight on their shoulders because again, they have to take care of us, okay. Those that are ahead of us need to watch for those that are behind them, as a brother's keeper, okay. They have a lot of they have a, not to say a heavy burden, but they have a chip on their shoulders, okay. They have to watch for the flock, okay, just as we have to watch for those that are behind us, which makes us brothers keepers, okay. And as we watch for those that are behind us, we also watch for the ones that are in front of us too, okay. We all have the duty to watch for our brothers, okay, to watch for our sisters, okay, to watch for the body of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, to correct and exhort, okay. If you're seeing someone that is ahead of you, elder, that is ahead of you, okay, it tells you to entreat them as a father, okay. But you're not gonna let things slide. If you see your elder commit adultery, you gotta rebuke him. If you see elder, you gotta rebuke, okay. Because again, it's not, if you omit, if you don't say, if you keep your mouth shut because, oh, he's an elder, because because you have respect of person, okay, you might be guilty of that sin as well. You might be a partaker of that sin because you didn't correct them, okay. And the Lord said, if a man, if the watcher doesn't tell the people to repent from their sins, their blood is going to be upon them. They're going to die, but their blood is going to be upon those that didn't warn, okay. So you have a duty to warn, regardless of your stature, regardless of your rank. If you see the one above you go off, you need to rebuke him. If you see the one behind you go off, you need to rebuke him, okay. But again, obey them that have rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls, and they must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. Because there's no benefit to bring you to destruction. There's only a benefit to bring you closer to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai and unto life, because that's fruit unto that brother. That's fruit, and that's beneficial for you yourself, okay. So as it says, he that turneth a sinner unto the Most High, his sins will be forgiven. There's a glory in the heavens. So there's only benefits that come from that, for that person, for you, okay. Because again, that's producing fruits, okay. But again, it all starts with you not having that mindset of mind pleasing. So it says here, this is an example of man pleasing. It says here in Exodus 32:1, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, Up, make us a god. It's like a make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. So the people, the congregation, came to Aaron and asked him to make gods unto them, okay, to make idols unto them. And Aaron said, Break off golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. So he didn't say no. He said, okay, I'm gonna do it for you. Okay, that in that instance, he should have said no. Okay, but he was pressed by the people because of their unbelief, because of their unfaithfulness. Okay, and they said, "Oh, Moses, we don't know what happened to Moses, so make us gods that we can go before him, so the idols can go before us," rejecting Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the power that delivered them out of the hands of their oppressors. Okay, and all the people broke off the earrings which were in the ears and brought which were in their ears and brought them to Aaron. Okay, let me see. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with graven tools after he had made it after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, these be the gods, these be thy gods. Okay, these be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. So they started worshiping idols. They worshiped the same earrings that were in their ears. They turned it into an image of a molten calf, and they said that that was their God. That was the God that delivered them. They attributed salvation to the same things that were in their ears to beautify them. Okay, the same things that were in their ears 2 seconds ago. They're turning around and worshiping it, man. The foolishness and vanity of it. But the problem was, in this instance, pertaining to this lesson, is the fact that Aaron did it. Okay, without he should have said no, man. Even if they killed him, even if they grabbed him, he should have said no. I serve Yahweh Hashem El Shai. I rather obey the Most High than man. I'm not gonna build you a calf because that's gonna make you go off. That's idolatry. I'm not gonna do this because that goes against the will of the Lord. I know the Lord, and He's the one that delivered us. Turn to the Lord. Okay. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made a proclamation and said, tomorrow is the feast to the Lord. Okay, so not only did he not only did he build the calf, he built the altar for it, man. He set up a whole new religion. Okay, behind the idol. Okay, and we know our people came out of Egypt, and Egypt had a lot of gods. Okay, they worshipped a lot of deities. Okay, so for them, they turned to they, in a sense, they went back to the world. Okay, our people, after being delivered, they turned back to their vomit. Okay, they forsook Yahweh Shemel Shai and went back to the vain ailments, to the vain mindset of the Egyptians, man. Okay, and it says here, I'll jump, verse 7. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go, get thee down, for thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. Okay, because again, they followed after idols. Okay, and again, that action of Aaron allowing them to agreeing to make them their calves, led them to their pollution. He's partaker of their pollution because he was in that man-pleasing spirit. Okay, rather than to move in the fear of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Okay, and it says here, they have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. Okay, so they already knew not to follow after idols. They have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed unto it, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, that I may consume them, and I will make thee a great nation. Okay, and that's when Moses pled for our people. Okay, so that the nations round about may not laugh and scoff at the fact that the Lord delivered our people just to destroy them. Okay, but again, I want to jump down to when Moses got down. It says here, in verse 19, and it came to pass, as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, he saw the calf and the dancing. So the people were turning up, okay, to the calf, and worshiping after their idol. And Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hand and brake them beneath the mount. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the fire, and the ground and ground it to powder, and strawed it upon the water, and made the children of Israel drink it. You see, this is your God, man. Okay, a piece of nothing, man, dust. This is the things that you're worshiping, man. Now drink it, man, to show you that it is no God. Okay. So it says here, and Moses said to Aaron, what did this people unto me, that thou hast brought so great sin upon them? I read that again. And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin unto them? Well, what they do for you to go and make them sin so much, man, and do a great sin unto Yahweh Hashem Yahshai? What did you do to corrupt them like that, man? Okay. And Aaron said, let not the anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest these people that they are set on mischief. For they said unto me, make us a God which shall go before us. For as this Moses, the man that brought us out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And I said unto them, whosoever had any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it to me. Then I cast it into a fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, okay, naked because they sinned, okay, for Moses had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. Again, because now they sinned unto, they were naked not because they were naked because they went off towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. Okay. Let me see. So yeah, so he tried to explain himself, but he understood that he went off. He understood that making that golden calf was off, man. Especially how at Moses' return, how he was angry. Okay, he was angry. The Lord was angry. Okay, and judgment had to come forth, as it's gonna say later on in the chapter, how people will have to be, how people were ended up being deleted for their incredulity, man. Okay, choose ye this day who you're gonna serve, man. Okay, those that want to come and follow after Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, come here. Those that want to serve, those that want to go and follow idols, go that way, man. Okay, so the Lord, even now, and this time, the Lord is gonna make a great separation. Okay, so don't be left behind because you want to be a man pleaser, man. Okay, you see, you have to stand firm for Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, for the Spirit. Okay, and understanding that, hey, you have to know your own limitations. Okay, you have to know yourself. Okay, don't get influenced. Okay, don't get influenced by others. Okay, unless it's for your betterment, unless it's for spiritual growth. Okay, but you yourself, you know what you have to do, and if you don't, pray unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to lead you the right way. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying, straight to the point. Okay. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Achak Kodash. Double honors unto my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Rakatah.